Romance is undoubtedly one of the most sold and read genres that has ever been done in the world of manga and manhwas and in general. And because of its popularity, we're going to show you the best 10 romance manhwas worth reading. These stories will tell you about young adults and teenagers who find themselves possessive over someone or someone who's possessive about them. With so many manhwas today, it might be overwhelming on which story is good for you, so you can consider reading some of these romance manhwas instead. They are one of the best-selling manhwas that is worth your time. Before we begin, be sure to subscribe and like the video. Number 10. The Abandoned Empress. Personally, I love this, and this end made me cry. I know that many people have been disappointed with the novel ending. Many have also said that, they've been warned about it, that don't read it. Don't read this manhwa at all. But I think this is a great manhwa for those who, like me, enjoys a tragic story with a bad ending. As proud daughter of House Monique, Aristia was raised to become the next empress of the Castina Empire. But with the appearance of a mysterious new girl, everything has fallen apart. The emperor has turned his back, and Aristia's miserable life as a lower queen is cut short by death. However, a second chance to change her fate sees her reborn 7 years earlier. Is this a dream or a reality? Will my destiny repeat, or be sure to check it out? Number 9. The reason why Railiana ended up at Duke's mansion. Overall, the plot is engaging, the characters are charming, and the artwork is beautiful. If you're looking for a light-hearted romance, I definitely recommend this. The story is one of the better ones of its genre, but it's not the best. The reason why Railiana ended up at the Duke's mansion is a fresh breath of air when it comes to shoujo isekai manhwa. Every action the heroine takes is to protect herself, as the only reason her character exists in the novel is to die, and provide the chance for main characters to have a meet cute. The hero doesn't fall in love with the heroine in an instant for some unfathomable reason, even after being called conniving every time a side character gets a lines. Give it a try. Number 8. Empress of Another World. Crossing over into another world in a time after a freak accident, Korean high school girl Sabina is taken in by a duke of the Crentia kingdom, only to soon be offered up to the ugly old emperor as a concubine. When the king is killed by the mysterious assassin, Sabina must face the poisonous circle of other candidates in a battle for the royal seat. Can she attract the royalty and affection of the men and women he needs on her side to survive? The manga was a refreshing idea, not unlike the cliche stories or reincarnations and second chances. It shows how broad and open-minded the author is, an astonishing portrayal of female, giving us something to look to. The ending was perfect for how the manga began. Such endings are rare when the reading mangas and the authors leaves us to imagine how it ended and gives us various reasons to doubt how it ended, which is good for critical thinking development. Number 7. Villainous in Love. This manga is so sweet! If you're looking for a fluffy manga whose actual main focus is the romance, then this is the story for you. The first thing that surprised me was how realistic it is. Like, they don't just close themselves off or let misunderstandings build up. It is so rare to see a realistic relationship where both parties care for the other. So I've become Unifer Magnolia, the villainess who's crazed with jealousy that Duke issued Lucrenze, the devastatingly handsome hero, has eyes only for Rail, Unifer's best friend. Unifer torments Rail so much that Unifer's killed off at the end? I'm Unifer now. Good news. I've reincarnated a year before her tragic end, so this time's to make sure Ishid and Rail have a fairy tale ending, and please give it a try. Number 6. Skill of Lure. It is one of the most original stories I have ever read, and really one of the best mangas out there. It is ecchi, so beware, but regardless, it's good. It's really good. They have really good psychology tips too. The ML can be a loser at times, but he isn't pathetic and his character development is super good. This one even teaches you how to get girls. That is the main purpose of the manga. They just added a story to it and it became perfect. I feel so satisfied with this 30 to 45 chapter manga, and the ending, it is the best one in all romance mangas I've ever read. Give it a try, folks. Number 5. You at First Sight. Quiet girl Ye-chan can see a person's inner thoughts instead of her face. But this ability and its troubles keeps her distant from others. When a boy with not a thought but a proper face appears, he's the one person she just can't read. Ye-chan's world and heart are about to turn inside out. If you're looking for a lovey-dovey kind of romance, you may have to keep searching. I like the basis of the story, and the characters seem quite realistic. Anyway, you will enjoy reading this manhwa, so give it a try. Number 4. This little girl is a little wild. As he was being defeated, the Demon King used the last of his strength to curse Sir Royal, the legendary captain of the Holy Knights, into the body of a weak girl. Royal, who was a woman to begin with, tired of her former life and unable to return to her original body, decides to live a luxurious life as a ᴠɪᴅᴇᴏ, the noble daughter whose soul got swapped with hers. Things don't go according to plan with her new family, puts her in danger, forcing her to find a way to prove her true identity. Will Royal ᴠɪᴅᴜᴜ be able to live a quiet life as she wishes? Or is there something more to the new life she's received? So funny and a really good series overall. Number 3. What's Wrong with Secretary Kim? It was entertaining, super romantic, and funny to top it off. I absolutely love the main characters, particularly the heroine. She was a strong character, but also relatable and kind. The main leads had a great chemistry, and a lot of their interactions had me laughing out loud. Their relationship was healthy and well-balanced, and I loved that the characters respected and cared for each other. The plot was enjoyable, with enough twists to keep me entertained the whole way, and it didn't feel rushed or dragged out. There were some unexpected dark plot lines. The manga is definitely exceeding my expectations for sure, and I recommend it! Number 2. Something About Us. This manhwa is so good, so much so that's one of my all-time favorites of all time. The story is well written, the characters are wonderfully developed, and the art is amazing. Yep, I'm a sucker for art style. There were times where I laughed out loud and times where I almost cried from my heart aching too much. If you like everyday love stories, you'll love this manga. It was very easy to read and I honestly couldn't stop reading it. I read the whole thing in 2 days because it was too addicting. The beauty of this manga is hidden in its simplicity. Everything is so normal and simple, yet you can still feel the feelings of lust and love between the two main characters. Give it a try, people. Number 1, we've got Light and Shadow. If you like a strong female MC, then this webcomic is for you. Edna initially seemed like she was going to be a weak character who gets pushed around by the circumstances and people around her. But with every chapter that went by, she became more badass and confident. The plot was good, it was good pacing, and a nice mix of both romance and action. Super entertaining, the plot was action-filled and kept me on the edge of my seat. There were also several unexpected plot twists that kept me hooked in. But the story had enough romance for any romantic heart, especially for my romantic heart, to be satisfied. With wonderful characters and an interesting storyline topped with a beautiful artwork, I would highly recommend this one, That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, then give this video a like, share with your friends and family, and also subscribe for more Top 10. Stay safe and take care. ᴠɪᴅᴜᴜᴜ signing out. See you next time.